Hi, it's Craig. It's Saturday night. It is about 7:15, and we are looking at weather for Monday morning's eclipse again. We are currently in Shelbyville, Indiana, and we drove here from Toledo, Ohio this morning, and hoping to kind of position ourselves right in the center of where we want to be, where we can go north, we can go south, and depending on where the weather forecast tells us, we're going to have the best chance of viewing the eclipse. So we got a new little feature in ForeFlight. As you can see here, we're the little blue dot in the middle, and we've got that band there that represents the eclipse path. And you can see it follows my little sequence of airports that I put in there that I've been using up to this point. Um, the purple in the middle of that is everywhere that's going to see at least 4 minutes of totality. And as you can see, when you get up where we get about 4 minutes and 1 second. And if you get much farther northeast of us, they will have something less than 4 minutes of totality. Looking at the spreadsheet, if you remember from last night, we decided to position ourselves here because we were seeing these really nice 12,000 foot few clouds reports from here in Shelbyville and then just northeast of us in Newcastle, Indiana, and farther northeast in Lima, Ohio. That's looking just as good as what they're going to have up in Maine. And so we decided to not try to make it up to Maine. We'll stick here in the Midwest because those look pretty good. As a fallback, we have Cape Girardeau was reporting 12,000 feet few. And so we could always go all the way southwest to Cape Girardeau and see if we could see it in the sky from there. Now, this evening, the everything is kind of deteriorated, at least a little bit. In particular, Cape Girardeau went from 12,000 feet few to 12,000 feet scattered. Now, that's just a little bit more clouds. It's not horrible, but it's a little bit worse conditions than what the previous forecast had told us. And then here where we're at in Shelbyville, it's been a solid 12,000 feet few on all the forecasts. And now they're predicting 9,000 feet broken. And if you recall, a broken uh, sky is not a whole lot of sun. And so you probably won't see much, if any, of the actual total eclipse. Things still look pretty decent in Newcastle, which is just east of Indianapolis, and in Lima, Ohio, also east and north of Indianapolis. And so those are possibilities for tomorrow. They're showing 12,000 scattered where they had been 12,000 few. Although I note if we get up to Lima, Ohio, we have less than 4 minutes of totality, which is still better than either of the other two total eclipses that I've seen. That is where things stand this evening. And we will be looking at the weather again tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, and deciding where we go from here, whether we go further south, whether we try to hang out north, whether we sit where we are, or whether we just kind of like roll up in a little ball and have a panic attack over not being able to see the sun for the total eclipse. So make sure you stick around for that part. That'll be good.